What's up guys, welcome back to another video, hope you're all doing well today. So after my recent video about these new Papiti servers and how they kind of put your world records and personal best lap times on there, and we've got a website documenting it all, they really seem to have popped off. Like so many good people have been starting to spin laps. There's some people that've got like 6+ world records across all the servers, and it's pretty nutty. So before they get like absolutely impossible to try and beat, in today's video what I would like to do is just see if I can beat one myself personally. Now, I had to scroll through all of the servers to see what track I kind of fancied, see if one looked easier to beat than the others, and basically there was nobody in this Maryland server, aka Budds Creek server, so I thought I'd hop in here and see what I can do. Now, if I tab out real quick, I'll show you what lap times we're looking at here. So if I go onto the Papiti website and we'll scroll down to Maryland, we've got right here, Ginger Ninja is literally a second ahead of everyone. And actually, if I scroll to the top, you will see that he has the most world records so far. He's got 11 records in total, which is pretty nuts, followed by Sweaties and Dill Pickle. And I love this page overall. It's so exciting to see. And I want to do a video covering the skill rating system too at some point, if it hasn't already released. I'm not sure which order I'll do this in. But essentially today, the whole point is to see where I can place on this leaderboard. If I get maybe top 5, I'll be happy, so under a 1:38.9. If I can get world record, I'll be ecstatic, and just see how it goes. Whilst you're here, you may as well subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and make 2023 the best year yet on this channel, and that all starts with you guys and the support you've been showing. So if you're new or you keep coming back, press subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. Right, so there's one singular downside to running laps on Maryland, and that is how far away the finish line is from the pits, because that's a long way to go if I want to keep resetting, and I am going to be treating this as full-on try-hard mode. In my head, what I want to do is give myself maybe 30 minutes max to see where I can place, and then after that 30 minutes cut off, kind of that's it, and it's done. I'm running on the Honda 450 right here, and I'm running my Supercross setup. I mean, it's really no issue. Maryland is a very flat track, so it should be no dramas. But I think the first few laps is just going to be a bit of a fresher, just to try and get myself used to the track again, because it's been a very long time since I've ridden around here, and an even longer time since I've gone for hot laps. I've got no clue whatsoever what times I should be running. So give me a couple laps, let me get nice and warm, get the fingers all warmed up, and then I'll see if I can go for some heaters, try and get some fast laps down, and see where we end up on that leaderboard once all is said and done. Right, so as we come across the line here, what are we working with? That is, oh my god, a 140, is that it? Holy guacamole, that is a hell of a long way off. And you can see that I actually got some skill rating from that as well. So I've just found a bit of a loophole in the system in regards to skill rating. You don't have to be riding with anyone else. It's just if you're riding around by yourself, then if you get clean laps, it goes up. And I mean, if you hit people, it goes down. So this is kind of a bit of a cheater's way to rank it up, I suppose. But my god, I need 3 seconds, 3 and a bit seconds to gain. Oh, these guys are nuts. Like, the speed people have right now in this game is absolutely incredible. I have no idea where it's all come from. And end of lap 2, we've gone up again. That was a nice half a second or so. One thing that I'm hoping that there's no, like, bad scumbag lines around here, because I know that there was 1 or 2 lines that people were kind of frowning at back in the old, it wasn't even called Aerial back then, it was PDMX days, when we used to run actual competitions on this track. There's a few places where you can be a little bit naughty. Oh, HKS just joined. He's quite a fast rider. Maybe he's looking to grind things out a little bit as well. Hopefully I don't get into him and lose too much skill rating. But we're up by only a tiny bit here, and I still literally need 2.5 seconds, which I'm actually a little bit nervous about now. I didn't think I'd be that far off the pace to begin with. Oddly enough, I feel like I would be better off on this track on a 250. I might have to go check what everyone else is riding, and then maybe go back to the drawing board and come back with a different tactic, because trying to get this 450 around some of these corners is actually really difficult. I am struggling quite bad. Well, I was just getting a lot of time up that hill. I slid out last lap. I'll get it hugging to the inside here. Kind of apex that corner, no need to take any of the ruts. We're up by 1.5. That's alright, it's not too shabby. Over this bad boy. Oh, and SKS joined as well. Those are people that I've seen at the top of some of the leaderboards, so they're definitely looking to grind, looking to get their safety rating and lap times up. God, scrub off the side of that. Nice and smooth on the throttle, back on the pit straight. Off the side, oh god, there you go. There's about half a second lost here if I don't crash. Here we go. I lost 0.3 of a second there. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. And over the finish line, a 38.0. So that actually puts me in P2, which isn't too shabby at all. P2 after 3 laps, I'll happily take that. I'm just gonna keep spinning some laps and see where I end up, really. One thing that's going to be a contributing factor that I've just thought about is the road on these servers don't really reset. So I suppose depending on what condition you join the server in will greatly impact your lap time. So I imagine if the track's absolutely boofed, then you're kind of out of luck. If you've got a freshie you're loving life, some of the tracks, they even get faster as your road goes on because the layer of traction underneath is even better. So it's going to be a bit of a weird one. I think maybe we might have to make it so on these servers either there's no road on some, maybe some of the servers are normal, maybe some are specific servers for running hot laps, I have no idea. But overall I absolutely love this concept, I think it's amazing, and I've already seen so many people that have kind of been absent from the game for quite some time suddenly come back and spin in some laps. So it's really nice, and I don't even think Papiti expected it to kind of pop off how it has. I think he's everyone's favourite person right now. I've gone full sweat, I've gone full tryhard, I went back to the pits and I've put a litre in the bike. Let's hope that this goes pretty good. I mean, SKS has already done a 39.5, so he's absolutely barking. I think that's literally like lap 2 for him. This is what I mean, the level of competition that these servers are going to have now. You're never going to join one of these servers and just mess around with friends. It's always going to be like serious tryhard time, which I do kind of love. I can't hate on it at all. I know, like, the very, very casual players of this game, you can still do your normal Steam VR servers, and then the sweaty tryhards like myself, we can join these lovely ranked ones. And I think it's such a leap forward. It's something that we've needed for a very long time. I'm quite surprised that it's taken just a random guy that's appeared out of nowhere to do this for us. But yeah, massive shout out. No! Oh god, I was up by like 0.5, I swear. Oh god damn it. The sad thing is, I still literally need a second. Like, that 0.5 wouldn't have even been enough. God damn it, Ginger Ninja. How many laps did you spin to get this? This is absolutely nuts. What I'm saying, the competition now is absolutely insane. And I was just thinking about the safety rating feature that we've got going on. I noticed, so you seem to get +2 points every lap that you complete without running into someone. It has nothing to do with, like, if you crash. As long as you don't hit people, you're absolutely fine, which I think is really cool, because some of the weird Piboso physics that you get, you can't help some of the crashes. But I remember when I was looking at the leaderboards, I saw someone had 1,500 safety rating at the point of me making this video. So that guy has spun already 250 laps in these servers without hitting anybody, which is actually obscene. Like, I have no idea how people can sit there grinding for that long. Give me half hour to an hour and that's me cooked. That is me absolutely finished. Remember, after that 10.5 hour live stream that I done, I didn't want to touch the game for a week, and luckily enough I was leaving the day after, so I didn't have to. But yeah, like, this is going to do nothing but improve the competition on this game right now. It's given everybody a new reason to come and carry on grinding. I'm getting incredibly warm and incredibly stressed on some of these attempts where I know that I've messed up when I was onto a good one, like just there. I mean, I was 0.4 or something down, but you can always gain it back towards the end. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. I think I'm going to go back to the pits and just keep going. I'll see if I can show you a couple of attempts here and there, but it's actually going to be getting more difficult now as the track's starting to get rougher and rougher. Hopefully the lines kind of stay pretty solid, pretty consistent, and no one blows them out. But so far, so good. Oh, god damn it. That little slide out just cost me so much time. I think I was up by a tiny bit then again as well. Annoyingly, more and more people are joining the server now. Obviously, the more populated it gets, the higher it appears up the leaderboards on the server list, and the more people are going to join. So it's going to get extremely difficult now. You can see the track's just getting rougher and rougher. I'll probably give it like another 5 or so laps, 5 or so attempts. And I mean, even if it ends up here, I'm pretty sure I'm in second place, even though I'm a second off. I know where I can gain it, and I can always come back to it another day. But I noticed after I'd done a video on Club, so many people were flooding to the Club server to try and beat it. It was so funny. And yeah, I got demoted now to P3, which is a bit of a shame. I imagine the same case is going to happen here. As soon as I post a lap on Maryland, everyone's going to go there. So we'll see how long Ginger stays at the top 4 if I'm unable to beat it in the next 5 laps or so. God, I'm just looking up at the track map and seeing how many people are going to be in front of me here, and it seems like there's a lot of newer players to the game hopping in to this server. There's so many people piling in. I imagine that running laps now is going to be even more difficult, besides me crashing, but just catching up to the back of some slower people as well. But you know, you can't hate on it. I mean, maybe at some point it'll be really nice to have just dedicated lap servers, as I mentioned. Oh, I didn't even know you could set polls on this. Let me press F2 to reset the track, see if anybody votes for it. If so, that could make my life a little bit easier. Let's have a look. Is it going to be done? Come on, do yes. Yes, it did. Okay, and we get probably a little bit of frame rate. Lovely. Here we go. Right, let's see what we can do on a smooth track. Let's see if we can catch up, or see if maybe the roughness was helping us in some way. Yeah, this last lap was a write-off. Let me see how it goes this time. I'm going to start a lap right behind SKS, which might be a bad idea. We don't know. We'll see how this one goes. Interested to see what kind of lines he's taking, see if he's doing anything different than I. There's definitely some sections where I know that I can gain a good half a second. It's just trying to put the entirety of a lap together that's a nightmare. And right there, you saw he couldn't really go anywhere because of the Suzuki in front of him. I just completely wadded myself. That's on me, nobody else. But it's this is going to be a thing that is going to absolutely drive me nuts, because like I said before, I love leaderboards. I love trying to chase lap times and trying to be the fastest on a track, and I'm hoping that my old man eyes still do me justice. I mean, I'm turning 27 in January. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting old. The wrong side of 25. God damn it. No! Oh, god damn it. That's one of the corners that gets a lot more difficult without a road, because it doesn't really hold you in as well as you'd like it to. The rest of the lap's been okay. I've been off track a little bit here and there, but I know the timing gates around Maryland are quite relaxed. They're not too strict. So if I don't wad myself in the next two corners, this should be a new best lap. But I'm going to keep on pushing as hard as I can. If I wad myself, it happens. Oh god, we got a guy in the way. Please stay over there. Yes, thank you. Oh no, the back end's coming out. Go. Stay nice and low. Yes, hug the left-hand side. I want to cover as little distance as possible around this corner. Oh my god, I'm a second up. Go. 36.9. Yes! Oh, yes. New world record, boys. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so happy with that. I did not expect that at the start. But yeah. I don't know how much that I'm going to end up cutting out. So that took me 16 attempts in total. It wasn't 16 complete laps. I crashed at the start of a couple of them and so on. But I'm so happy that this is a thing now. I'm going to speak to Pepiti a little bit and ask about the whole safety rating feature, because earlier today I did join a server with it and I was going to talk about it and so on and so forth, but I thought I'd contact him to get more information on it. So this video should come out before the safety rating one. I think they're so cool. They're such cool features. I absolutely love it, and I think for all skill levels, no matter what you are, the fact that you can now compete with everyone properly and have proper leaderboards. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, if you enjoyed it, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. I'm not sure if this video is going up in the new year or on the 31st. I'll have to double check my videos. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. It was definitely a lot of fun to make, and maybe I'll try and do one or two of these on some other tracks. Although I imagine by the time this video goes live that this lap time's probably already been beaten. But yeah, regardless, it's good fun nonetheless. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you guys are up to. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.